These are huge method of cooking to reduce the burden in the kitchen. In a proper container in the fridge, at least they last fresh for 3 days. First, to have regular cooking in the home. As soon as you get the vegetables, we need to wash them with the salt. The natural sodium can kill multiple bacteria. So take a bowl, large bowl, add all the vegetables. Even though we bring from online also, nowadays online shopping, everything is very clean and they are packing nicely. But to have that chemical action one time, washing them is never harmful. We soak them in salt water, rock salt water for 5 minutes and soak the vegetables and fruits and thoroughly clean them with the fresh water and remove that soaked salt water. The sodium present in the salt, that is sodium, is highly helpful to kill many bacteria. This is a fact. And second important thing is we should have hand washing techniques, which is very important. These hand the hands in different patterns, not the bacteria gets accumulated between the fingers, need to be thoroughly washed. That is very, very important. And third step is mouth gargling with the salt water. Streptococcal and staphylococcal infections always invading the throat. They give throat infection. They are the reason for pyorrhea, that is bad smell in the mouth. So please check before you go to sleep. Thoroughly gargle with the salt water. And fourth step is we need to check that the kitchen sink should be so clean, just like our cooking plate. That means what we eat every day in a plate, it should be same like the sink. That clean we should keep. We need to clean it every day with the scrub. Every day we need to wash it thoroughly. Don't wait for others or maids that come and do. We ourselves need to keep the sink part, because it will accumulate plenty of bacteria that is very troublesome to our gut. So kindly keep the kitchen very, very clean. The kitchen platform during the night time, the cockroaches and other nocturnal insects will come and invade if the food particles are prevailing. So kindly keep the kitchen platform very clean. And then good evening, Avakaya Pappu Neyyi channel here. Good evening. Then try to keep dustbins with the thorough dustbin or garbage covers, and make a habit of eliminating garbage every day without forgetting. Because if you keep garbage covers more than one day, there will be plenty of bacterial collection and the whole room gets stinky smell, which is really harmful. And these days, last 2 3 years, we are checking so many diseases which are viral. So be very cautious in kitchen. The food will accumulate many bacteria on its rotten stage. That is one useful tip for today. This is the part minimal basics of the kitchen. And then next to the second part, you need to understand we need good we need sharp knives and scissors and wood cutters, especially in the kitchen. To sharp knife, to sharp the knife, we will have knife sharpeners which are very cheaply available in the online services. Good evening, good evening. And next, the scissors should be, we can also sharp the scissors also with the knife sharpener. And then cutter, if it is preferably wooden, is very much better. These are the important things. Along with that, we should have spatulas separately for oil fries, for regular cooking, and wooden spatulas for induction stove. And spoons also, so we need to have spoons at one particular place. And if you have tissue paper, it will be little beneficial in the kitchen to absorb the more oil contents. Then coming to next part is the sieve. Sieve is very important. Good evening, okay, Papune channel here. Good evening. The sieve is very, very important in the kitchen. We need in a regular process. Try to keep a nice sieve. And the grated plate, that is grating plate, grating carrot, grating other vegetables, they give a special taste than the we cut the vegetables. How finely we cut the vegetables, that easily we can cook in the kitchen. For this, we need to have blenders starting from your small size till the bigger size. Blenders, cooking blenders, that is from minimal size to medium size to bigger size. All the cooking blenders are very much essential. So it will reduce your work in the kitchen. And nowadays, air fryers, micro ovens, and dosa makers, and sabji makers, toast makers, all these are very much essential in the kitchen to reduce the burden in the work. So try to have collection of all the kitchen utensils and also kitchen electronics. How much you can collect and keep, because once we purchase they last for 10 to 15 years if you don't spoil them, or if you can handle them in a nice way. And this is the main thing that we should keep in the kitchen. And those who are regularly dependent on the homemade kitchen, homemade foods, good evening, good evening. And these people should thoroughly remember the kitchen platform should be very clean all the time. Otherwise, we cannot cook food regularly. And the thing is, in the morning breakfast, in the afternoon lunch, in the dinner time, and also in the night, in the between a snack time, if you want homemade foods, first we need to prepare ourselves to keep something stored in the kitchen and also stored in the fridge. Hello, hello, good evening. Good evening, okay, Papuni channel here. Good evening. And those who are using induction stove need not have lighters, but those who are going for regular kitchen gas stoves, they need to have lighters. For keeping the gas is in the storerooms is really harmful, especially during the summers. We need to understand one thing: gas cylinders are that unexpectedly dangerous, so we should be very cautious. Well, we should not keep in the overheat. That is very important. Keep gas cylinders in a cool place, and the guidelines of the gas saving and gas protection we need to go through in the Google thoroughly. For those who are maintaining gas cylinders, please understand, an accident is not at all always prepared. It is unfortunate only because of our negligence. The neighbors or the people should never suffer. Hello, hello, good evening. It is that young generations are needed our great support and help, because we should be very, very cautious. Hello, hello, good evening. And we need to have hand clothes like kerchiefs and napkins in the kitchen and also in the dining. And these are the minimal basic needs of the kitchen to have a regular homemade food. And coming to the what are the benefits of homemade food? Anybody anywhere can enjoy the food if the things are very clean and hygienic. That's what we mean to say. And we should understand which food oil is suiting you people is your personal. It may be olive oil, it may be peanut oil, it may be any other cooking oil. So kindly understand, before purchasing the oil, check it whether it is pure or not. And the freshness of the vegetables are always taste elevators. Please understand this part. Perfect masala. that is vegetarian masala. We need to keep the things predominant while cooking. Nothing should dominate the cooking. That is, we vegetarians need a spicy touch, but not the over dominance of this garam masalas. Please check that one once. And while cooking, please don't allow the things to get burnt off, and the total burn smell will come up to the upper part of the food, which is very, very troublesome. We cannot eat the food at all. And then one thing, and same while cooking, try to keep lids because it can be cooked in a faster way and easy way also. And also in the kitchen, we need pattars, that is to catch something like a vessel. We need a support so that the boiling things will not fall on us. I always try to have handled vessels for cooking milk and also boiling milk and boiling water. We need a handled things because it is very, very painful to have these third degree burns in the kitchen. Be cautious with oil and also hot boiling things. Until and unless your mind is proper, your mind is calm and settled, please do not go to the kitchen that particular day if your mood swings are not good. Or else, if you are in a disturbed mind, if you are in a painful mind, if you are going through some pain, please do not go through to the kitchen at all. Try to cook the things which doesn't need a cooking machine, that is salads and fruit juices, and something that without cooking, go through the Google and check which things it doesn't need your cooking. That's what I am saying. We need to understand one thing in our life. Eating or hungriness is a great emotion where human beings need to undergo all their life. In your old age, nobody will help you if you don't know how to cook and eat, because everybody's hunger is a personal emotion. Everybody's, even if we have money or maids, nobody can understand your hunger level. So try to keep beside your around you. If you are a diabetic patient, their hunger levels will be more. If you are a helpless person like Museli something, before your tummy indicates you that you want food, try to give it food by understanding your hunger by yourself. Do not depend on anybody for your food requirements. These are few useful tips for the day. Hope you enjoyed this and kindly go through this once again. Thank you. Good evening, Avakaya Pappu Neyyi channel. Thank you. Thank you.